Hi, and welcome to my page, Mibochi. My name is Gmo, the Oracle Goddess, and I'm here to do a reading for El Capitan. Long time no see, El Capitan. I'm here. I love you, El Capitan. I know I've been tardy. I know I've been late, but I'm here. Today's reading is going to be from August the 21st until September the 10th, okay? So we're going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle, What's the Vibe, and Tarot, okay? All right, so what is the overall energy spirit for my Capricorns? The ones that will be viewing this channel. What's going on with them? Talk to me. What's going on with El Capitan? What's going on with my Capricorns? What do they need to know? Ooh, you got release. And it's 2 cards. Relax and release. Should I take these? I'm going to take them. Relax and release. Okay. Relaxation and release. What is it that you need to release, Capricorn? Maybe you need to release some old baggage. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your back. Dragging all them bags like that. What someone is you, oh, it's you. One day, all them bags gonna get in the way. Why am I channeling that? What is this relaxation and release for El Capitan's overall energy? Why is that here? Well, thank you for dropping it on the flow, Spirit. Harmony. Okay. So you could be allowing things from your past to get in the way of your present. And Spirit wants you to relax, Capricorn. Let that shit go. I'm gonna call this the bag lady or the bag man. Quit holding all them bags like that. Quit holding all them bags, Capricorn. You done been through a lot of things. It's over with. Let it go. Release it. Okay? Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness is where Spirit wants you to be. Okay? You got envy at the bottom of the deck. Resentful, competitive, discontent. This could be somebody causing, discord with you or your family. El Capitan. Let's keep going. What is Capricorn's? Let me get some tarot. Why is Capricorn's overall energy release, relaxation, and harmony? Why is Capricorn's overall energy relaxation, release, and harmony? Two of Pentacles, okay? And why is the Two of Pentacles here? Multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. You have here the Wheel of Fortune, cycles, a new cycle, letting go of the past. So this is your overall energy, Capricorn. It's like you're going back and forth between peace and a grudge. You're going back and forth between letting it go and letting God and holding on to it and not letting it go and being angry and resentful. It's like you're back and forth between the two. This is what I'm getting here. This is a Capricorn card as well. You see, Two of Pentacles, it's like you back and forth. You one way 1 minute, you one way the other minute. One way you this way, one way you happy, one day. And I get it, especially if it's something that you had to release, that you held on to dearly, that you loved a lot, So I understand. It's like you battling in between the greater evil, good and bad, light and dark, that type of energy. Okay? What's the subject at hand? What do we need to talk about? That's what I'm doing. The person that you're dealing with, or subject matter. Let's get the subject matter this time instead of the current energy. Freedom. And why is freedom here for El Capitan? Why is freedom here for El Capitan? Spirit, talk to me. Thank you. Glow up. New opportunities, new career, success, business, freedom. So is it someone's freedom? Someone's glow up is the reason why Capricorn is having a hard time letting go? Is it because of someone else and how well they're doing? Is that what you're telling me, Spirit? Give me another card. Freedom, glow up, new opportunities, new career, successful business. Talk to me, Spirit. Thank you. Exhausted. Burned out. Burdened. Empty. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. Now I'm ready for your current energy, because I don't want to say this is you, Capricorn, and it ain't you. Okay? What is Capricorn's current energy in relation to the subject matter or the person that they're dealing with? Simplicity. And then why is simplicity here for Capricorn's current energy? Thrills. Continuous cycle. Bad decisions. Addictions. A few more cards to explain to me Capricorn's energy right now. Distance. Divorce. Ghosted. Separation. Give me one more card. Simplicity. Why is simplicity here, Spirit? What is that? What is possibilities? Follow your dreams. Make your mind up. Believe in yourself. You have isolation at the bottom of the deck. Rejected, left alone, self-inflicted. This is a hard reading, you know, but it's got to be read. Let me read this simplicity card, because Virgo got that simplicity card not too long ago. And I need to figure out what is going on. And I got it in my mind. I just don't want to, you know, be just trying to find a better way to say it without being so forthcoming. Because sometimes I can be, you know, brutally honest. And I don't want to step on nobody's toes, because I love my ill caps. To find a sacred simplicity and have clarity in your life, do only what matters. Release everything else. Simplify your life. Scan all areas and clear both internal and external clutter. Rest, rejuvenate, and only participate in what is important to you. Relinquish everything. Do not delay. Do it now. When your life is cluttered with objects, relationships, time constraints, and emotions, there's no room for spirit. There's too much static and too much stuff to connect to your soul. The smallest amount of clutter clearing can make the biggest difference. Imagine a single white feather illuminated against a blue sky, wafting on a warm air currents as it floats to the earth with simplicity and grace. Both Native Americans and Egyptians thought feathers were messages from the sky gods. Chiefs would wear feathers to symbolize their communion with the Creator. It was believed that when one wore feathers on one's head, messages from a human could travel to spirit. Likewise, messages and energies from the spiritual realm could travel back down to the human through the hollow shaft of a feather. Feathers were also wafted through the air to cleanse and purify a space. So I just feel like Capricorn right now, where you are, is at a point of cleansing your space. If that's not what you're doing, that is the advice. To clear the clutter. To isolate yourself, you know, and to, what's the word I'm looking for? Process the things that have happened in the past. You know, and I see that that's exactly what you're doing, you know. Some of you could be doing a lot of, I'm not going to say shady behavior. It's just you're trying to move forward. And it may look a little questionable to other people here with this thrills, okay? Continuous cycles, bad decision, addictions. Is this sometimes your way of how you know? For some of you, your life could be a little silent and quiet, and you feel like you need to fill it with something happy, spontaneous, you know. But I feel like, you know, the way that your life is the way that it's supposed to be right now. You know, when one thing ends, another thing begins. And if you spend time with someone, or if you're in a relationship with someone, if you were at a job for a long period of time and now you're moving out of that energy into your energy, it takes a while for you to, you know, get grounded into who you are. You know what I mean? And it's going to take a little while for you to figure out what you want, because you focus so much on the job that you didn't even worry about what you wanted. You just liked the thrill of where you were. You liked the job. You didn't care to think about yourself. You know, if this is a relationship, you could have been married, or you could have been, you know, with this person for quite some time, and your identity was their identity, and now you're separated, and it takes a little while to separate yourself from that person. And this freedom card on their end is showing a glow up, and you know what I mean, that they're shining bright, and they're, you know what I mean. And I don't know if that makes you feel away, you know, because your life isn't as shiny as this person's life. And maybe it exhausts you and makes you tired, and makes you, you know, feel like you're not going anywhere in your life, but you are moving, Capricorn. It's just your life is different from this person's life, or this job, or, you know, the circumstance. Ooh, I hate doing readings like this, but it must be done. Spirit, give me some advice, or give me the outcome and advice to the situation. What must Capricorn do? Advice, outcome. This doesn't have to be you. This could be how this person is feeling too, Capricorn. Let me know. Because sometimes your energy show is you, and then it ain't even you. You in this freedom card. You in this glow up energy, right? So if it's you, Capricorn, then my apologies. But someone is feeling very stuck and stagnant, exhausted, tired. Ooh. What is the outcome advice for Capricorn, or Capricorn's person that's feeling this way? Focus. And what should this person focus on? Spirit. What should this person focus on? Healing. Focus on yourself. Focus on healing. It says self-care, introspection, meditation. And I mean, with the overall energy, it shows that that's exactly what you're doing. But it's kind of hard when somebody's just out and open with it. Like, you know, like you and them never happened type energy. You know what I mean? And it makes you feel like you missing out on something. But you're not, Capricorn. But you're not. Spirit wants you to focus on your healing journey. Focus on going within. You know? Spirit wants you to focus on releasing, relaxing, moving into this new cycle with harmony, peace, balance, and happiness. It's not going to look the same to the other person, the counterpart that you're no longer dealing with. New chapter, a new cycle. That's what you focus on. And I'm just seeing that you keep going back and forth between the two. And it's only natural until you completely, you know, separate. So, Capricorn, that's been your read. I don't know what I'm going to name this reading, Capricorn. Anyway, with all that being said, I love you. And continue on with your healing journey. Ibochi.